Greetings, I'm Lieutenant Mira Izzo of StarBase 118, and today I shall be giving you a brief rundown on a key piece of Star Trek tech. This month, we shall be discussing the warp propulsion systems you'd typically find aboard a starship. The first thing to note is that today we will not be talking about the warp core. The warp core, or to name it properly, the matter-antimatter reactor assembly, although integral to achieving warp, is more properly part of the ship's power systems, as it has no inherent purpose in achieving warp beyond the fact that it is the only system on a starship capable of generating enough power to actually power the warp propulsion systems. For us, our concerns begin with the nacelles. Power is injected in the form of energetic plasma from a series of EPS power taps into a set of warp field injector coils via a plasma injector. Each nacelle will have its own set of coils and a single injector. The plasma then stimulates the production of multi-layered spatial field, which warps the fabric of space-time, allowing the space inside it to move independently of the rest of the universe. Plasma is not constantly supplied to the warp coils, however. The plasma injector fires sequentially depending on the warp flight function being executed, commands reaching it over 12 redundant links to the optical data network. Another important point to consider is that adding additional warp coils, or indeed extra nacelles, does not make a ship able to attain higher warp speeds. It is the rate that the energized plasma passes through the coils that determines the speed. Adding additional coils will, however, make the flight more stable. As a result, 2 nacelles is usually regarded as the most efficient design, with one nacelle being far too easy to overload. However, there are several notable classes that employ extra, such as the Dakota class. The last notable feature of the warp propulsion system is the Emergency Separation System, or ESS. In the event that the plasma injectors suffer a catastrophic failure, or if there is catastrophic damage to the support pylons, a series of 10 explosive structural latches can be fired, launching the nacelle away from the ship at a speed of roughly 30 meters per second. This does, of course, rather hamper one's ability to use the warp drive and should only be considered in the most dire of circumstances. This is all for warp propulsion this month. If you want to see a piece of tech featured here or would like something clarified, please feel free to write it in your requests and comments. This has been Lieutenant Izzo.